Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Dead Cells, a casual, for fun, 5 BC mode run. You know, we could do some like dailies at some point, but dailies suck anyways. What do we have here today? What is a fun combination? What is a good thing that we should focus on today? You know what? What about brutality, rapier, and then we also get some telluric shock going along with it. I like it. I kind of like it. I think that's pretty good, at least for now. I like telluric shock, obviously. That doesn't even give us anything, does it? I was hoping it would give me something. Obviously, I like telluric shock. Obviously, I like, excuse me. Obviously, I like brutality, although the past few runs have not really been brutality. They've been more of just like fake range brutality runs. Like I've been scaling red, but I haven't been going melee. But I kind of want to try to do something like that today. And I got to admit, I'm really liking this. Oh God. I'm really liking this. Yoink. This run with the rapier. Since when did rapiers get buffed? They've probably been buffed for a while, but like it feels like it's doing some rather substantial damage as I'm rolling into enemies and hitting them with it. I don't remember it ever being like this good because I'm getting lots of crits out of it. The damage is also like half decent. I feel like I'm missing something here, but you know what? Let's just not stress the goodness that we have here. Come on. Gotcha. I love getting the parries in when enemies have like one big wind-up attack. Although I gotta be careful about doing, oh crap, what I was doing there. Well, there goes my, we did get to the 30. Whatever, just freaking die. That was a horrible situation. I do like the, and honestly, I kind of like throwing knives. Just something that can kill weak enemies quickly. Anyways, yeah, I don't know what I was gonna say. Something. Look, it's still early for me. Kind of. Have a bit of a cough going on. But you know what? I'm here to play some Dead Cells. Give me that 100 money. Anyways, yeah, rapier. Feels like the damage is very good, so I'm gonna keep using it, at least for now. I don't know why the damage is so good when we only have, well, we had 1 level of brutality, now we got 3. But maybe this will be a good run. Maybe this will be a good run where I can kind of go back to my classical roots in Dead Cells and just take like a melee plus whatever that mutation is, Predator, I think, that makes you invisible when you kill enemies. It feels like it's been a while since I've done that, even though I keep saying that I want to do it, I just haven't done it. Yo, there's some loot. Since when did I forget this loot? 2 extra jumps in midair, you burn the ground when you run for 3 seconds. I'll keep the burn. It's not a good burn, it's only like 5 DPS or something like that, like it's real bad, but it does enable synergies, which I like. You gotta like that at least, because you can get some good stuff with burn synergy. Although I've since learned that the damage numbers kind of lie a little bit. It doesn't actually do double damage, it just increases the base damage by 100% when it already has base damages of like 250%, so it's like a 1/3 upgrade of your damage. I'll take this for the brutality though. So I'm less inclined to get something like that, like an upgrade that's, you have plus 100% damage to a target covered in burning oil, because it's not double damage, it's plus 100% damage, and on a weapon like the rapier that does plus 187% damage, that's I think about a 1/3 upgrade. So it's like a 30% upgrade, or it's probably more like 35 or something like that. But like there is a reason to not have the stats in it. The stats in it? There's a reason not to have the modifiers in it, is what I meant to say. Because it doesn't really give you all that much. It's still worth something, certainly. It's just not worth everything that you ever hoped it would be worth and more. You gotta manage your expectations slightly about that extra damage bonuses. We almost done? We are done, except for this food and also this infantry bow, which we might want to take. I do like the thrown daggers. They're very fast. The infantry bow is very good at doing a lot of damage with its crits, but you know what? Why not keep the throwing daggers, because they're a little bit better at range, and if we're up close and personal, I have something that I'm going to be using. It's called stab, stab, stab. So, where are we going? We should not go to the toxic sewers. I want to fill out my auto map here, and I don't know how to do that, but let's go to the promenade and then like prison, and then, you know, we'll just fill out. That'll be the rule of thumb. The rule of thumb will be I have to take a path that I haven't taken before. So promenade it is. Also, hello, welcome Stefanic Storf and Rasta Kitty to the stream. How you guys doing today? Stefanic Storf says, I baked bread and it turned out the best one yet. You have like a bread maker on your kitchen counter or something? Just seems like a waste of space to me. I have a problem with bread, okay? I have a problem with bread. Nah. My problem with bread is that I buy bread from the store, right? And I can't eat the bread fast enough. Like I am just one man, and I have a problem where my bread kind of just starts going bad before I have a chance of actually finishing it off. So I've gotten into the habit of getting potato bread. Potato bread is tasty, and it also lasts longer than normal, like freshly baked bread from the store or from the grocery store even. Like it feels like that type of bread has a longer shelf life, and as a result, I'm able to get through it a little bit faster. Well, not a little bit faster, actually, a little bit more slowly, literally the opposite of what I meant to say. Because I hate throwing stuff out, but bread in particular, bread has been a hard thing for me to finish off before it goes bad. Also bananas, but that's because I always buy them and then I'm like, oh, I don't want to eat a banana. I hate the taste of bananas. I actually like non-ripened bananas. I like a good banana when it has, well, we'll come back later. When it still has, you know, like a little bit of green on it and it's all like hard. Or not hard, firm, let's say. That's my favorite type of a banana. Sadist Stiletto. Well, we could enable the crits very easily, but the rapier that is 3 levels lower is still better. So I guess we'll just keep the rapier, and the fire blast is nice, but I have nothing that really applies oil right now. So I guess we're just gonna wait on our items, and we will we'll think about what we've done in our lives to deserve this fate of not having any good items that we can take, at least not right now. There's an elite up there, I can see him. Hello. I do love, yo, get out of here. I do love Telluric Shock, even just to like deal with that situation. Like, how am I gonna kill the one unit that is buffing everyone else and keeping them alive with the shield? Well, you can just, I don't know, use Telluric Shock and then just murder everyone. Hayabusa Boots. Hayabusa Boots is a funny one because it's got a cool looking combo, but I've never really felt like it was very good because it does do a lot of additional damage if they are thrown into a wall, but in a lot of situations there's no walls, and I know that the last hit knocks enemies back. It also parries grenades. But like the rapier, it just feels a lot better. Like the damage output is just better. I don't know. There's got to be a use case for Hayabusa boots that I'm just not considering. It doesn't make sense to me that, well, the sandals are one thing, but it doesn't make sense to me that Hayabusa boots wouldn't be effective in certain situations. I just, for some reason, haven't found that situation yet. Get out of here. Strange. I know you're coming. I know you're coming. I know your deal. There's a lot of stuff here. A lot of little bird enemies. Infantry grenade. I like it, but not enough to get rid of Hunter's grenade right now. The extra health just keeps me safe, so I don't have to use a heal early. Once we hit like the next level, I'll probably get rid of the grenade, but for now I'll keep it. Abe, you don't need a bread maker to bake bread. Yeah, but it makes it easy because then you don't have to worry about timing in the oven and stuff like that. You just put it in the bread maker and then you're good. Ooh, right. I was like, why was there a medkit here? I'm always surprised by that change that has made it so that you teleport out of the shop. Sinew Slicer, aka Bleed Turret, aka for some reason doesn't hit the dancer's ankles even though it should. Well, if only. Say goodbye, everyone. It shoots 4 arrows at a time, but it's the wrong color. I gotta have a no Nerves of Steel rule. If we do a Nerves of Steel run, we've got to win one without it. And then when we win one without it, then I can go back to using Nerves of Steel again. Please no. Hold on. Where is the oh, we got our 60. Where is the turret that's keeping everyone alive? You know what? That's a caloric shock if I've ever seen one. Where is this bloody turret? There you are. I can't believe that he got me. An oven is just as simple, you just set a timer. Yeah, except you gotta make sure that you take it out. I'm lazy, I like things that are done for me. You think I have the attention span to be able to know that that beeping sound is for me? That I need to take something out of the oven? No, if I bake bread, it's gonna burn every time. Look in your heart, you know it to be true. And even without getting the dodge rolls, rapier is like not that bad. I think maybe I've been possibly sleeping on this rapier. It's a pretty good weapon. Where are we? Oh, we're out of the room, right. It's gonna take me a million years to get used to that. And this is gonna be an interesting one. Yeah, it's gonna wake you up. That's gonna hurt. What do we got? Ruby Amulet, the damage you take is inflicted on the enemy emits a toxic cloud. But you know what? It's another brutality level, so I will take it. And there's the prison depths. I would like to do the prison depths. I feel you on that, though. I burnt so many things in the oven, says Stefanik Storf. So it's not even really about forgetfulness, because yeah, you can just set a timer. Honestly, for me, it's really about having to figure out the right settings for your oven. You know, if you've got a bread maker, those things are designed to make bread. They're going to have the right settings kind of already built in. But If I'm making something in the oven, I'm gonna like, okay, what about 350 for 27 and a half minutes? You know, you gotta figure out exactly your situation with your oven, with your environment. You know, humidity might affect temperature and cooking and all that nonsense. I mean, even something as simple as boiling water literally changes depending on your elevation. If you are at a higher elevation, water boils at a lower temperature, and you have to take that into consideration when you cook. You know, give me a bread maker. Give me a bread maker, because I know that if I just put the bread in, hit the start button, it's gonna do the math for me, and then hopefully if anything goes wrong, I can just blame it instead of me. No! 2 extra jumps in midair. Well, I like the brutality that we've got on this, so we'll keep it. We still have more enemies left to kill. Did we forget anything on the floor? Yeah, there's a couple of heals, and there's a bit of money that we should go pick up on, so we'll go do that nonsense. Oh man, I'm gonna have to do some of these partial runs where I do a biome and then leave the biome in order to get the full map. Because we have to do the path of Promenade into the Morass. We have to do the path of Morass into whatever the exits are from there. I think Ramparts. So it's gonna be a lot of runs being spent on that kind of stuff. Just doing every single path once so that it shows up on the map. Because I want to fill out that map. That's my new goal in life. Okay, let's kill these 4 enemies and then get the loot. Because I mean, it's gonna be worth like $1,000, $1,500. If only I had $1,500 by selling all of my worldly possessions. Wait a minute, I could. I don't know. How much is my computer worth at this point? Probably not that much. Its GPU is getting mighty old. Mighty old. Maybe one day I'll even be able to buy a new graphics card when supply stabilizes. Yuck, yuck. Maybe they never will. Okay, let's get the heck out of here. Prison depths. Let's do it. Bum, bum, bum. It seems like the anxiety of someone who doesn't usually cook. No, I cook, and I used to do a lot of baking. The problem is when you bake something delicate like bread, because bread is pretty delicate. You really don't want to burn bread, and you don't want to undercook it either. It's got to be like just right. It's the Goldilocks of baking. Frantic sword. Inflicts a critical hit when you have less than 50% health or more than 50% malaise. Well, in theory, we could let malaise build up, and then by letting malaise build up, we can just use Frantic Sword all the time. You know, that doesn't even sound like a bad idea. We do get burning oil synergy, but no way of actually inflicting the burning oil. And it would only take the damage of this thing from plus 283% to plus 383%, so it's only an increase of like 26% damage, so it's not really even that much of an upgrade. An amulet, level 9, good lord. An amulet does seem pretty good. We lose a couple of levels of brutality though, so I might not want to do that. Skymal, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Rasta Kitty says, a loaf usually doesn't last more than 48 hours between my wife and I, haha. Yeah, it's like when I go to the store and I buy bread, that's like a 2-week, you know, thing I gotta worry about there. I'm worried about myself here. Bachelor Abe has to find a way to eat a full loaf of bread. Ladies, if you want bread, you know where to come to. I really want a Frantic Sword. I want to try this, and I want to try to do this and build up malaise so that I'm always getting crits. if I take this, I'm gonna lose the good damage out of the rapier, but in theory, we could get crits out of every shot if we just do it like this. And the attack doesn't seem that bad. Let me talk to you. 2,000 cells to go. If we could get more damage to a bleeding target, that would be great. But I'm just gonna re-roll it once to see what we get. We'll really want to take disengagement, but melee attacks slowing down enemies does seem pretty good too. It's gonna take disengagement. I wanna do melee and predator later, but for now, I wanna see how this works. The problem is that I don't want to let the melees scale that high, but we could. And if we let the melees scale that high, we know that we're gonna have a great weapon because it's gonna crit every shot. Normally enemies don't spawn on the same level as you, but they can. You just gotta be very freaking careful on your your introductory little passageway here. Oh, good lord. I had to remember what to do. I don't think that was my fault. I mantled up to the higher ledge for some reason. That was not my intention. I didn't want to do that. What happened? That's part of the game's like helper system. I remember watching. It was I think I brought this up once before. It was on IGN. I like the repeater crossbow, but maybe we'll just do like a katana sword or something. I was watching an old video from IGN when I was looking around some information regarding Dead Cells. And they were talking with one of the game's developers about hidden systems in the game that help the player. And it's like, there's a system that helps the players so that they can mantle up ledges more easily. There's a system that helps the players so that when they do a jump, you can kind of do your jump a little late and still get it. There's helper systems in place that make it easier to hit the enemies if for some reason you're turned around. There's a lot of like little helper systems, and I think I got hit by one of those helper systems because I did not at all want to mantle up that ledge, but the game was like, surely you want to mantle up that ledge right next to the invisible enemy that you know that's there. And I was like, no, actually, I don't want to do that, game. And the game was like, surely you want to do that. So that was my bad. Well, except it wasn't really my bad. I fully blame the game on that one. The auto mantling system. I'm sure other people have noticed that happen sometimes too. Like you find yourselves in a weird situation where like you're trying to go up a ledge, you get hit, and then all of a sudden you teleport like 2 character distances up into the air. The door was closed. Like that's not just a me thing. I'm sure other people notice the same thing. What is this a knockback shield? Parry shield. I really don't want to fight you, but got him. Little risky. Health looking mighty low. Honestly, though, I'm perfectly okay with the idea of just going and seeing what happens. No way I'm going to use a heal on the first floor. But I'm not a big fan of the katana. Whenever I try to use the katana, this usually ends up happening. Just die in a horrible situation. just die because I just take a little bit of damage here and there trying to figure out the combos on this thing. I don't know, why do people love the katana so much? Is it because they can, oh god. Is it because they can be a badass with a katana? And they're like, I'm a badass with a katana. Or is it actually a good weapon and I just don't know what I'm talking about? Let's go. No, go down. Promenade. Well, we have filled in that part of the map. Hold on. Yep, it has been filled in. But we do need to do the rest of the path, so I'm gonna go back to the promenade. You might as well do it to finish off the entire area, right? No. Let's also not forget about that bug that you can exploit to get way faster katana charges. Oh, let's go, thank God. Okay, we're almost back to exactly where we were previously. Although I'm still gonna be, oh, looking out for food. Hello. You know, that makes sense. It was timed, the worst timing of all time. I katana dashed right when he attacked. That's fine, that's fine. I think I'm just gonna not take the katana anymore. I'm just not good with it. Maybe it's like part timing, maybe it's part me, but I'm just not good with the katana. I don't understand it. Now, Hayabusa boots on the other hand. This is our opportunity to see about getting that to work, and I really shouldn't have even picked up the vampirism, because I might hit the wrong button and then get myself killed. But Hayabusa boots, let's give it a shot. I keep saying that I might want to try a Hayabusa boots run. Here we go. This is gonna be the rare opening run here of the day of like 3 different Dead Cells runs. I don't have what I need. I do love that the Hayabusa boots here are reflecting. Okay. Come on. Whoa, he was slow. I guess that makes total sense though. Oh, I was scared for a minute there. Give me a second, rats. Keep going, brutality. I want to make this brutality run freaking work, man. Come on. It will work. It will work, damn it. Here I am with Hayabusa boots, and I'm like, oh, hey, this is how you're supposed to play the game without taking a whole bunch of damage. Although I have been taking damage, but I've been healing off of it at least. I don't know what it is. It's just something about that katana. It just doesn't sit right with me, man. Give me the money. Give me the money. Nope, go down, please. Thank you. That's the same, like, structure, the same architecture that had me do the same thing last time. I accidentally ran up the wall instead of dropping down. I wonder what it is about some of those walls that do that. Maybe it's like misconfigured tiles, or maybe it is like some helper code in the game that's just making that run for some reason be a little bit of a wall run. There's something about it. There's something about wall runs. Okay, don't freaking die this time. That's really what I should be doing, is I should be opening up with the fire. There's no reason not to. We actually got to 30. You kidding me? Right before the end of the floor, we got to 30. All right. I'll take it. I'll take it. There's our chest. Contains a shield. Well, knockback shield. Knockback shield, knockback shield. Almost got him. There we go. I like that the third shot from Hayabusa Boots does interrupt enemies. It doesn't stun them, it just interrupts them. So it would even work on a blue bird. Slimer? Slammin'. You know, what if we, you know what? I really don't want Vampirism, so I will take this to get rid of Vampirism. I worry about accidentally hitting the wrong button and then losing all my health. It's happened before. Okay, let's go get this health. Okay, recycle the food. I thought I remember once recycling food in the game laughing at me. Was that only because it was a big food? I don't know. I don't remember. I'm practicing, okay? One day I gotta figure out what causes that nonsense. Other than my brain. Okay, okay. We get to 30. Oiled sword. Crits if you hit an enemy that's on fire. We can enable that very easily, but we will lose the boots. The damage really isn't that good, though. 1300 versus the 800 from the Hayabusa Boots. Why is the damage so bad on that? We could just go fire grenade, but I mean, we got Ys, which will light enemies on fire very easily. So it'd be Y, and then you just run up to him and hit him with the sword, and it would do guaranteed crits. Well, I mean, it's better. It does more damage than Hayabusa Boots. We can enable the crits extremely easily. Why wouldn't we take it? I don't know, because the boots are like a little bit more interesting. But we've got a possible fire synergy here. So you know what? Give me the possible fire synergy. We'll hope that it works. 151 cells. I don't know, plus damage on a burning target. Victims freeze nearby enemies is actually not that bad. They probably won't be frozen for that long, but that's okay. And we can still build this into a melee run. Like the mutation. Melee predator. At some point I'm gonna have to like actually take those mutations, but for now let's just focus on getting through the floor. Okay. Get out of there! Get out of there! Get out of there! Get out of there! Freaking jerks. It's got a little bit swarmed there. Oh, you know what? Also, this does inflict oil on enemies. And the oil on enemies does mean that the fire stacks will be a little bit better and last a little bit longer. Please, thank you. So maybe this is good just for scaling that DOT from the fire itself. Then again, I could just, you know, I could have just used fire with the Hayabusa Boots, which I wasn't doing. Oh my god, so many birds! Good for getting your combo up, not much good for anything else. Want those cells, please? I have outfits to unlock, excuse me. Random skills. Well, I don't really want any random skills. Although I will say the, well, honestly, grappling hook and caloric shock are both kind of pretty good. My laser tier is increased. It's a mushroomologist. I like having the grappling hook. It's a very good skill for... Might as well, it's better. It's a very good skill for controlling the enemies, doing additional damage. It's got mutations that kind of synergize with it, and it's fun to pull enemies off of ledges so that they fall and die. And then you got Telluric Shock there, which is just amazing. Also, hey, use your freaking grenade. That's a little tip for me. Hey, use your weapons. You should die from the fire. Yeah, I was gonna say. We put a lot of stacks of fire on you. You should be toast. This, though, a little scary. Especially when you can kill my combo super easily. Dodging plants a bomb, and down order smash applies oil. We can do oil very easily. I mean, we got the freaking sword of oil. It also oils the ground where you use it too. So I am not worried at all about applying oil right now. Why is there just a rolling trap in the middle of nowhere? That makes no sense to me. Yo, please die. Thank you. It is fun watching the, yeah, we'll take this. It is fun watching the fire stacks go from red to blue. We're outside the door. I guess it's slightly in the room, but not really. Hemorrhage. Give me a hemorrhage that pierces. Oh wait, that literally can't happen? Well, I guess I'm never gonna take a hemorrhage. Nah, maybe not never, but I don't know. It'd have to be a very particular run. Boom, 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 boom. You son of a gun. I missed... Yeah, you got me. I missed the fire, so I didn't get any of my crits. There we go, got one. I don't think there's gonna be enough enemies left to get to 60, but you know what? Whatever. It ain't the end of the world. We just have to go to the prison and live this time and not accidentally mantle up to a secondary ledge and get ourselves killed. As long as we can do that, we're fine. What? Okay, I didn't mean to get hit 3 times. Dude, I hate these guys. You know what it is? Yo, use the freaking grenades. You're not using your skills for anything. At least I identified the problem. It took me a minute. It took me a minute to identify the problem. I have these skills that I'm not using. Because in my brain, I don't think of grenades. I think of things like Telluric Shock, and I will absolutely use the crap out of that. And that's what helps me in those situations when I get swarmed by enemies. But I'm not using the grenades, which is a bit of a problem. You gotta be using the grenades. That's what they're frickin' there for. Oil grenade sounds like fun if we're going pure fire synergy. I could actually replace the cluster grenade with it. The cluster grenade isn't really doing all that much. Oh my god. Okay, look, just die. Okay, melee's cleared. I'm actually, like, a lot of the damage I've taken on this floor, it's been like, if only I was able to hold a shield at the same time, but I kind of have to, use the, both of my weapon slots to get the fire synergy enabled, unless I had like a fire grenade or something. which I don't have right now. Doom, doom, doom. Doom, 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 doom. Phonicsdorf says, my sleep schedule really isn't the best right now, but catching the streams at least makes up for it. Oh, dude, let me tell you. My sleep schedule is utter garbage right now. Utter, horrendous, trash garbage. And I am desperate to fix it. Random skills. Well, I don't really want any of this. Although the flame turret would be nice. I could get rid of the throw fire sticks, but I kind of like them. Would let me use a shield, but that's okay. There has to have been food on this level I've just not picked up, right? Certainly hope so. Well, here we go. What? Oh, God. This is when you would really like to have disengagement, but I chose for the damage ones instead. Oh, that went the wrong direction. Come here. I was really hoping he'd teleport into the grenade since I missed with it. Please fall. Please fall. Okay. Are we done with the floor? Almost. There's 2 enemies left. Alright, we're done with the floor. There's no food on this floor, too. Like, there's no food shops, rather. I actually don't even see any food, so there's like 1 gem to go back for if we really want it, or we can just go. I think we're just gonna go. Prison Depths is right down there. Get the heck out of here. I still need to live through this floor and then continue the rest of the map, but... Okay. Yeah, didn't get to 60. No wonder. Hey, you know what? At the very least, hey, we're unlocking some outfits. Yeah, disengagement, which we need. Do the prison depths. Don't mantle up to an enemy that shoots you in the back, and then we'll be good. For the most part, all that stuff that helps you in the game, it's really nice. It's just occasionally it kind of screws you like it did on us last time. All the little helper code that makes it so that you mantle when you actually want to. You don't have to get your jumps pixel perfect. Forgot that bodies had, like, physics to them. Your malaise is increased, by the way. The grenade is also applying a little bit of oil, which makes this kind of work. I see you. Wait a second. Can't help but feel like I got a little bit lucky there, but there you go. Curse lifted, we live. We're alive! He's done it! What are you gonna do? You're actually gonna teleport to me? Why? Why? It makes no sense. Oh, God. Hey, hey, hey. Hey. There's nothing in there. Okay. Re-enabled the crits on the sword. Your melee's tiers increased. We know that that's gonna happen. Oh, God. Whoa, Jesus. I don't know, it's been working pretty well so far. Yo, there's too many. We're okay. I see you. just hope that the crits are enough to actually get the stuns in, because as long as you stun the enemy, there's nothing they can do. Oh, come on. I know exactly what hit me too. There's like a weird bug in the game where when you are mantling, the physics engine doesn't catch up with you. And so the game can't tell exactly what you're doing. So I was stuck in the mantle and an enemy hit me who was way above me, and it didn't hit my my physical model, but it did hit the hitbox. One of the weirdest bugs in Dead Cells. That's the bug that caused me to it caused me once to fall even though I was mantling on a ledge and take damage. And it also cost me causes a few times you'll see when I'm playing it, particularly with Scythe Claws. The Scythe Claws will sometimes fire even though you are on a ledge and doing like a little bit of a mantling animation. That's another weird one. I guess you died. Oh, why is it always gotta be the two? Hey. Oh, God. Oh. Well, I'll take it, because it is slightly better. We're at 15% health. Not a lot of health! I still don't think we need to heal, though. I think we're okay. We're pretty much done with the level anyways. And the malaise has been cleared. And there's gonna be food here, I told you. Yeah, come into the oil fire, please. 9% health, that's plenty. Who needs more than that? Oh, let's go. The ultimate test of faith, though. Can I get through this without actually taking damage, without having to heal? I really hate having to heal here, but that's what I get for getting rid of the Hunter's Grenade early. Should have kept it for another floor. Really? I gotta spend a heal? I guess I'll do it. I'm not happy about it, though. Please, thank you. Yeah, sure, give me more brutality. Sure, give me more brutality. I don't like the idea of having to heal, but... Oh, good lord. Oh, good lord! Well, time to heal again. Well, that was pretty much the worst, but that is also one of the hardest sections of the traps ever. When you have the very long jump followed by like the 1 pixel or like the 1 tile landing. I basically can never get those anyways, so I'm not that salty. I'm salty that it exists, not that I failed it. All right, let's get the heck out of here. That was a horrible, 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 horrible floor. Ossuary. It's been a while. Let's do the ossuary. Ah. You know what? There is a food shop here, and we got a lot of money. We can at least buy a healing flask. All right, we can get ourselves back on track anyways. But we really can't spend any more money anywhere else, so... Take recovery. Again, it's just kind of a for now thing. I don't really know what I want, but maybe at the end of this floor we'll get some more equipment and we'll be like, oh, this is exactly how we want to build a build. Now I can adjust my mutations accordingly. What I should really probably do is just, like, hit enemies once and then just leave them. I might be way too invested on actually engaging with the combat when maybe I just need to throw the fire and then just run away. Something's also giving us biters, which is pretty cool. Dodging creates a toxic cloud. Downward smash covers the ground with oil, and damage from projectiles reduced 75%. That seems like an extremely good amulet. Yeah, perfect way to use liposuction. Just climbing up ladders. Yeah, I think this is what I should be doing. Is just let the fire, let the oil do its work. You don't have to engage everything if they die over time. Just hit him once and then leave. He's dead. Yo, careful. Is there an item over there? No, just cells. Yeah, I think this works. This works a little bit better. And then just avoid as much damage as you can, because you got to spend your money elsewhere. High Five Ghost says, I hate when you dive into the ossuary pit and it makes the sound of you hitting something. I noticed the same thing. I fully expected it to just go and it just to load the bottom of the screen. Kind of like Hollow Knight when you do like a descending dive down off the level, but I guess this game doesn't do that, even though it should. Like, it shouldn't go kthunk. It shouldn't go kathunk because, you know, you're not landing. You're just going straight through the next zone. Do enemies burn when they die? That might be why we're getting the spreading fire. Whatever, you're dead anyways. Fire cleanses all. Especially if I take a moment to hit you with oil. Yeah, this is working pretty well. Oh, let's go. I mean, it's been a pretty good floor. How can I say no to this? Now, I don't know if I actually want a grappling hook, but I think it might be better than the cluster grenade. It just has such a long cooldown on 20 seconds. A little risky there, but whatever works. Okay, please, just don't die. Small bag. No, not the letter! Ah! I always get the letter in the bag when I don't want it. I don't want dialogue, I don't want lore. Well, that was one enemy killed. See ya? Figured you would die. This you gotta be careful of, because you don't want to hit him. If you hit him, he will kill you. There was an enemy that spawned here. Yeah. Curse lifted, and we got to 60. Perfect. Okay, back to the old strats. Old strats. Run, hit him once. Ooh, that was actually another instance of that mantling bug. It was hard to notice, but it did happen. I saw it with the last sword attack I did. God damn it. This guy will not teleport to me because he's got these crystals. Makes him kind of annoying to deal with. But then he decided to just fall down to his death, so it actually worked out pretty well. No! I've had a pretty good floor so far. I don't think we've been hit yet, so our HP has been pretty good. Okay, give me a new weapon. I think we're about ready for a new weapon. Crit at close range, 4,000. We can get the crits with the oiled sword. So we don't need infantry bow. I don't want those either. And I don't really want to spend money because we're going to probably spend it on heals anyways. I would spend 4,000 on a 32% heal. What happened with the camera there? It was a little weird. I would not buy Vampirism though. Vampirism I get. It's my favorite thing to do with the grappling hook. Vampirism I get. I just don't like it. I think it's a little bit finicky. I've definitely lost because of it. Although I think I understand the mechanics a lot better. Yo, let's go. Maybe now I won't spend the money because it's only 17% heal. Well, it's a 22% heal now, so I don't know. Keep changing my mind on that. You were like the easiest elite by far. Nah. Gotta be a little bit careful because for a long time I used that that hunter's grenade as a bit of a crutch for the health that you get out of it. Can't use it anymore. I don't have it. I got rid of it. That's what it is. It is a bit of a crutch. Early, you know, you want that crutch. You want that extra help when you're trying to win the game and beat the game and be good at the game. No, I have fire. That's easy to do. I don't need more fire. Probably should have gone purple on that one, but I just clicked before I looked. Okay, you know, we probably will go get that health now. That's why you save it in the shop. Just some misclicks happened. Misclicks and armored guys. Spiked shielders. Yeah, let's go back to that shop, which is... Whoa, it's a sonic carbine. Oh, I can't really use it, huh? I remember when Abe used to hate this game. Maybe it's time to give Salt and Sanctuary another try, says Oroof. Well, welcome, Oroof. How's it going? And high five, Ghost. Thank you very much for the subscription. I disliked Salt and Sanctuary on a fundamental level. I think it's just boring and dull, and it's just it's Dark Souls with platforming, which doesn't actually play that well. Dead Cells, I had a problem with its general focus on balancing and mechanics, but a lot of that has been worked out since last time I played it. Salt and Sanctuary, though, to me, that game's a bit of a thumbs down. Like, if it's blatantly ripped from Dark Souls, which is already kind of a negative because, like, you know, do something unique with it. You know, don't just rip it off blatantly. But then also the gameplay, combat, the action, the mechanics, just nothing really seemed to interest me all that much. I hated the platforming, I hated the combat, I hated the weird animations of your, like, ragdoll character. No, not ragdoll, paper doll character. I think that's what it is, what it's called. Is that what it's called? I know that paper doll is also like the avatar portrait that you put your equipment on, but also is that the phrase for an animation style where all of your, like, limbs and arms and hands are basically pieces of paper cut out with hinges on them, so everything just kind of like bends, and like your arm never changes, but it just kind of bends around. Is that paper doll? What is that called? Infantry grenade poisons the enemy. 2,000 damage. The problem with infantry grenade is that I never use it. Powerful grenade I like using on the annoying enemies. Infantry grenade, I tend not to use it on standard enemies. We'll take the amulet that gives us an extra level. 152 cells, that's good enough. Bum 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 bum. I'll keep my mutations for the Black Bridge. It's not like we really need to swap anything out. I don't think this guy is gonna live for too long. I'm not hopeful that we'll get the flawless or anything, but I'd like to try. Oh god. Okay, so important thing to know. If you interrupt his attack, his animation of giving himself the aura, he doesn't actually give himself the aura. Very useful to know. Hey, how's it going? Stop it. You're gonna start leaping. I like that. I like that you can interrupt his attack. You're gonna leap. Oh, Jesus. Almost really messed up my my timing there. We actually did flawless him. Let's go. It's like, just pick up the loot for me, please. Man, it's been a long time since I've ever gotten any good item from a boss. Like, from them dying and dropping, like, 2 items. I usually don't get anything that I want from them. Oh, good. Legendary Owl. What, are you kidding me? Oh, God. What do you... Jesus Christ. Oh, fine. I'll use your stinking owl. I guess he doesn't last in between rooms. God, I hate the owl, though. We'll try it. It's legendary, so it's gotta be good, right? Where are we gonna go? We could go... What's down here? Slumbering Sanctuary. Usually I don't go Slumbering Sanctuary from here, so we could try that, but maybe we should just do like a OG path, Clock Tower, Time Lord. Feel like I haven't done that recently. I don't know, I think I'm getting more value out of that grappling hook, but it's doing a good job so far, kind of. I don't know, maybe this is the situation where it's actually useful to have the owl because it's legendary. Well, I suppose if you do that much damage, anything can be good. Look at this owl trying so hard. Doing so much damage. What a loser. Yo, we need more money. You know, honestly, I feel like if it's gonna teleport you out of the room, you should probably have a small shield. Because I almost took damage just leaving the room, which would have been a little bit annoying. One problem, of course, with the owl is that every time I go through a door, I basically just have to resummon the damn thing. Slight bug. Anything up here? Well, we're up here now. I don't know, it's working. It's working fine. It's working fine, but that's not because of the owl, it's because of the legendary status on it. A lot of scrolls here. Goodbye, owl. I'll see you in 10 seconds. How come when I go through the door, it gives me a 10-second cooldown on it? Oh, 9S oiled sword. Does a little bit more damage. Can't do it though, I gotta save my cash. Need to save 20,000 to buy another heal. Since I used so many early. Alright, let's do this first so I can get my owl on cooldown. Man, the grappling hook is such a nice weapon. It's just, oh, okay. Is that twin daggers? No, it's throwing knife. It's just so nice because you interrupt the enemies, you do damage, like it's fantastic. The treatment administered to the latest volunteers seems to be producing results. They are still coughing, but they are vomiting much less. Or less blood in any case. Am I on the right track? Guess we've seen this one before. Most of the interesting books and products seem to have been pillaged. I don't think there's any point in looking in the prisoners' quarters for books. Although there's probably that's probably an unfair stereotype. But just between us, these guys weren't exactly the sharpest tools in the shed. Nice. Oh, Jesus. I got hit. There goes my owl for 30 seconds. Oh my god. Most disappointing owl in the world. Get hit once. Goodbye. Okay. Don't get the cheese. You're down 7 HP. You don't need it. Where are we going on this run? Clock tower? Oh my lord. I hate fighting the cannibals in the clock tower. I find them kind of hard to fight, honestly. Well, I'm not gonna go through any doors right now because I just summoned a freaking owl. Did I? Wait, where's my owl? Owl, get out there. Corrosive Cloud. Minus 8% damage received, burns the ground, electrocutes enemies, arrows stuck in enemies come back, poison and bleed, 86 DPS for 2 seconds for 15 seconds. Let's get rid of it. Don't need it. Don't want it. Invisible after 5 seconds without attacking. That's good. We lose 1 brutality, but we get a pretty nice fix. Invisible for 5 seconds without attacking. That's nice, you know, because the first hit out of invisibility is like an extra bit of damage too. Goodbye. Oh, how much money is that? Is that 10 grand? 10 grand, or is it more than 10 grand? 10 grand. But you get so cursed. It's like 30 curse or something? I feel like I want the money because we've been getting, we've been having to buy so many heals. It's probably not worth it though, but I don't know, it's fun, it's funny. Should we do it? 20 enemies, okay, that's not that bad. Kill 20 enemies without getting hit. Easy, easy. I am thinking though, what if I do this? Use throwing knives and the fire. Play very cowardly. We're actually done with the doors too, so we gotta go. Oh no, there's one more chest we can get. And maybe we'll get the owl out here too. Oh God! Well, that was worth 5 enemies. Scared the crap out of me. Oh, goodbye, owl. Well, I didn't get hit. He's gone for 30 seconds. Oh, come on. I guess in the background, there's always that 30-second timer going, and so when you leave a room, the owl resets. Really wish he didn't reset. I'm gonna make a note of that, and I'll bug report it later. Haha. Okay. What do we got? Garbage, garbage. Well, it's a level 10. You do lose some pretty good stuff from it, though. Oh yes, 200 DPS owl. I know the other amulet had more stats, but all right. But I like this one because of the invisibility. Oh, we didn't buy the heals! Oh my God, I didn't go back to buy the heal. God, I'm dumb. keep the current mutations. Oh, I am so dumb. Why even have the curse holding on to this relic that's giving me 10 grand? If you're not gonna spend the money on heals when you need it. Oh my freaking Lord. Or sell your cheese. Well, I've started to, now that we have, so here's the thing. Now that we have the forge fully leveled up, I don't really care that much about fully upgrading and fully like handling all the money on the floor. Like if I lose out on 200 gold, whatever. I don't care as much, but like buying the heal, that's actually a pretty damn important thing that I kind of forgot about. You know, this is actually like not even that bad. Just rolling fire and bleed. I can just spam the buttons. Oh, this is fine. We'll get invincibility. It's not invincibility. He's dead though. He's not dead. Again, I kind of like it. Like, I throw everything at enemies and then they just kind of die. Okay, we'll come back for that. It's kind of another one of those fake brutality runs, because it's actually a ranged run, hiding as a brutality run. It's pretending that it's a tactics run. But still, I kind of like the damage that we're putting out there. I gotta think about what we're gonna do for the freaking clock tower boss. Probably just pick up a shield real quick. Well, goodbye. There we go. Did get hit there. Lost the owl. I'm not gonna put all the blame on the owl just kind of disappearing when I went through the door, but I'm not gonna say that it wasn't caused by that. That's just silly. It doesn't matter. Ah, plus 101% damage on survival equipment. Fantastic. I guess the other thing is that if we were rolling back with the oiled sword, we would be able to get more health back whenever we got hit, because we're not getting a lot of health back on the throwing knife. It doesn't do that much damage. What if we do this and go back? Still keep the throwing knife though, because it is legendary. I mean, it's also nice to just... yeah. Please die. It's also nice to just do damage. Oh. And stun the enemy when you hit the enemy because you hit him so hard. And if only I could get another... another food shop. Goodbye that heal. Buy that heal. Dun 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 dun. By the way, your malaise tier is increased. By the way, your malaise tier is increased again. Don't please. What the hell's happening? I don't actually. There's a freaking shielder? No wonder I got hit 4 times. I was just hitting his shield apparently. I had no idea. I just didn't notice it. I don't want to finish yet. Gotta go find more scrolls. What a garbage like performance. I mean, it's hard to say about my performance, but what a garbage performance. You wanna know why? You know what I should be doing? This. Oh my god, I ran into the spikes, or fell into the spikes. Just heal up. Oh my lord! Oh my god, I rolled into the spikes again. There's no enemies to heal. What I need to take a week off of Dead Cells is what I need to reset my brain for this game. Apparently I just can't handle it anymore. Getting to 5 BC and killing the final boss, I can do that exactly once. You get back here, you piece of garbage. Give me my health. I don't care. Well, nah. What I need is like a shock, but I should just be using the owl more. The thing is I keep using the owl and then either getting hit like an idiot, or I go through a door and then the owl disappears. I gotta wait 30 seconds again to put the owl out there. Owl is not a smart guy, is he? What is this? Chest? Oh, gotta wait for the owl again. At least it's not a 30-second delay this time, it's only 5. Well, you know what? Hopefully the owl just kills the boss for me. Because I can't be trusted. Is there no weapon shop? It's just skill shops? Alright, well. I guess we won't do a, shield fighting the, timekeeper. We're just gonna have to wing it. Oh, Jesus. You do that twice? Since when do you do that twice? That was beautiful. That was fantastic. Killed him on the way down. Alright, I think we're done with the floor now. Oh, there is a kebab. I didn't see this. Careful. Definitely need that kebab. No. I refuse. And then are we done now? No food? And there's like 1 enemy remaining, 2 enemies remaining, 3 enemies remaining, whatever, let's go. Okay. Let's go fight the boss. With an owl, a grappling hook, and no shield. This'll be good. I'll get hit immediately and then lose the owl, and then I'll be like, oh, damn it, why am I not doing any damage? Yeah, you wonder? Because you don't have any freaking owls. Could use the throwing daggers, but I think I'd rather try for a, up close and personal with the fire. Oh, good, Santa. That's all we need is Santa who's trying to use fire weapons. Oh, there goes my owl. Very glad I had him out. I need to figure out how to better handle that shuriken attack. No. That shuriken attack, it's actually pretty hard to dodge. Oh, I'm so low on health. It's okay, we still have disengagement. Jesus, that was a not bad ending, but I am just not putting up a good fight on these, am I? We're still alive though. We're still freaking alive though. Yeah. Next level. Hey, go to the distillery to get some gems and extra cells. No! What are you, stupid? Stupid game. Trying to make me go to the distillery again. Don't want to. Oh, hey, go to the distillery and get more gems and cells. No! I'm gonna heal. Well, hey. I've beaten the final boss without needing to use a heal before. Okay, what if we go back to this? What if we just go back to this? We don't worry about melee. Oh my god, you did so much damage. You know what? We do worry about melee, because that's how we get our health back. Man. I just couldn't get behind that guy for some reason. I have figured out the bug with this guy too. Those guys have a weird, they've got a mechanic where if you have a shield equipped, they get knocked back from you when they hit you. The problem is that if you roll through them right as they begin their attack, they get knocked back in the opposite direction, and as a result, they go into you. Well, disengagement saved my life there, because wow, we're gonna have to heal again. I mean, that's just my bad. I don't know why I decided to roll in behind him. What a great run. Oh. I think I'm gonna stick with the oiled sword. Because when I inevitably get hit, I'm gonna need the crits. But additionally, I think it's just a little bit easier to do some damage. Also, I really need to be using the grappling hook more. The fact that it just stuns enemies means that I can very easily just take them out. Ah, crap. Really dislike this. There's a lot of enemies to have in the same hallway. Okay. 66% health, no heals remaining. I don't know, maybe I am a tactics main. I have to acknowledge that that's a possibility after, you know, runs of seemingly poor performance. Runs and just run after run of seemingly bad performance when trying to use brutality. I used to be good at brutality. But then I took an arrow to the knee. 33,000 DPS at 50% melees. The problem is I don't want to be that high on melees, and I don't want to be that low on health. I think that's the primary problem, which is not really a problem, because you can turn it into a benefit, but that's the primary problem for me, is that I really just don't want to be that screwed. If I'm that screwed, I'll be screwed. Should really go get that next scroll, but... What? I knew it. Freaking bombardiers. Okay, amulet. 11. Dodging crits toxic cloud. I really like being invisible. I haven't really taken good use of this, but I do like it for what it's worth. Keep going brutality. I'm gonna go like heavy brutality and not focus on health at all. Probably shouldn't, but health hasn't really, you know, done much for me yet, has it? I just don't know. I just don't know why I keep messing up like even the simplest of dodges. I'm just not having a good Dead Cellsian day, I think. God, that was more poor performances. Don't know what it is. I just can't seem to do anything right. No. Teleport to me. Then die. Near Shadow, welcome. Why is there no healing thing? Why is there no healing thing? Oh yeah, the healing areas in between levels. I gotcha. Yeah, those get taken out in boss stem cells eventually. Go ahead, come on. Good Lord. I've got to stop taking so much dumb damage. Even just against basic enemies like demons. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Let's go to the shop. I need that scroll fragment. I just want it. I don't even need it. I just want it. Okay, well, you know what? This could be the time. Is this the time? I can't heal. So now we rock the item that lets us heal. Yo, this is a new room. People fled this room hastily, judging by the mess they left behind. Who's so is that the queen? There's the king and the queen, but the queen just looks like the hand of the king? I don't know. The strange armor. I wonder who they were. There's also no loot, which I'm very saddened by. Oh, except what the heck is this? Ugh. 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 Can't get up there. I hope there's more enemies. Well, there's actually a complete zone that we've missed out on, so if we can find the door, which should be green, I think? Yeah, if we find the green door, which I haven't even found yet, we can at least fight the spike enemy, Spiky Boy. Sure. And Spiky Boy, as an elite, should give us a lot of health back. Well, we technically healed a little bit. Oh, Jesus. Give me more brutality, I guess. I really don't want to do this on you, though, so I'm just gonna owl you and then stand still. We gotta go through a door anyway, so we're gonna lose our owl. Might as well get the most out of it. Why? Occasional use out of the thrown daggers, huh? (64% health). When you can make it work, it's not that bad. If you can make it work. At least when we have the owl, he can deal with those guys sometimes. Come down here. I don't wanna deal with you up there. Another amulet. Extra jump in midair. At this point, we do need it, so I will grab it. pretty much done, so there's no reason to use, yeah, it's 2 enemies left. No reason to use vampirism. Sure, I'll go with a little bit of health. The real question is, do I want to keep vampirism or get rid of it for the grappling hook again? Because we don't need the health right now. We would maybe like to heal in later floors, but the next floor after this one is just a complete pain in the butt. I really don't want to try to have to heal on the next floor, especially when there is going to be a shop that could give us health on the shop. So I am very tempted to just go back to the grappling hook. That way, if there is an enemy that I need to kill quickly, I can. Maybe it'll save us a little bit more damage in the long run. You know, we did get like 50% health out of the vampirism, so I'm happy to have had it. But I think we gotta go back to something that's a little bit easier, a little bit more stable. Dump this. Dump this. Dump this. Give me some brutality. We might be able to get up to 30 by the end of the game, hopefully. Well, especially if we get an amulet. If we get an amulet that replaces the tactics survival, we'll definitely be able to get to 30. All right, I have 108 cells. Still have 1,400 to go. That's fine. And honestly, the stats or the mutations are okay. Nothing really amazing for us, but it should hopefully work, I hope. Da da da. Shouldn't have used the second form of the owl because it's just gonna wear out, but that's my bad. Oh, the bomb. Actually, that wasn't the only thing that got me. What? Well, we didn't disengage yet. You know what I need? Oh, I'm gonna get hit by that. I didn't! I need a frickin' parry shield. Parry shields are very good against those bombs. Wow, is it just me or is our damage, like, pretty low? It really does feel like the damage output that I have right now is kinda low. Oh, Jesus, there's disengagement. It's not like I have a heal I can fall back on, though. Kind of annoying. Kind of annoying there too. What are you doing? No! Come on! Well, I mean, that was just a poor run. I gotta figure out what the heck I'm doing wrong with brutality builds, because that just sucked top to bottom. So much just bad damage in bad situations. Had no health by the end of it. Forgot to get the healing on the one floor, the Stilt Village. Just complete throw top to bottom, and I don't know. Maybe I need a shield. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe I'm more comfortable with the shield and being able to actually block the incoming damage instead of having to rely on the dodge rolls. Because sometimes the dodge rolls fail you, especially if you try to time it. Maybe that was the thing. Maybe I'm just trying to use a weapon that's a little bit slow on the dodge roll. Because, you know, for some weapons like heavy crossbow, I think scythe claw, What else? What else? What else? Other weapons. Some weapons, they have a very noticeable delay between when you swing and when you can dodge roll, and you can still get hit even though you've pressed the dodge roll button. Maybe it was just a matter of the flaming sword, the oiled sword rather. Maybe the sword has a bit of a delay between the dodge rolls that I wasn't really noticing, but maybe that's why all my dodges felt like they were poor, and maybe that's why I was like canceling the dodge rolls slightly early. I don't know. But you know what? It was an interesting run none the least. We did add in some more map. And you know what? We at least completed a run to the castle, so the map is getting a little bit more filled in. So we've completed more of the map, which is nice. It was still a fun run, even though I have no idea what the heck it did wrong. I just gotta get better at brutality. Or maybe next time just have a shield. I think maybe that's it. Brutality, but next time have a shield. Maybe we'll try that. For now, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Dead Cells.